Alright friends, I'm Stobbie and welcome to Crusader Kings 3. As usual, I'm a little late to the party with games getting released, but I've been holding off on Crusader Kings 3 because of some of the other campaigns of other games I've been busy with. I'm super excited. So this is an almost entirely blind playthrough. It's my first time ever playing any Crusader Kings game, especially Crusader Kings 3, never actually played it. I have 0 hours on it on Steam, but I have been watching some other streamers play it a little bit, and that's partly why I'm so fascinated by it. Just be warned though, that I'm going to have to be reading the tutorials and learning just basic stuff. So the first episode might be a little tutorial heavy, but then through then we'll just blunder ahead. And hopefully it'll be entertaining. Right, Crusader Kings is a deep strategy game of dynasties and intrigue. If you're new to the world of Crusader Kings, I recommend you play the tutorial. In the tutorial, you will play as Petty King Murchad, a ruler in Ireland. Lead your family and dynasty to defeat your enemies and become King of Ireland. That sounds great. I promise I won't do that horrendous accent anymore. Right, bollocks. Right, you are a medieval ruler. Your reign may be brief, but through your heirs you can bring your dynasty to prominence. Land is yours for the taking by way of the sword or through marriage. And clever diplomacy can extend your reach far beyond the wildest dreams of any conqueror. There's no way to win in CK3, only different ways to enjoy your story as it unfolds. Nice. Use wares to move around. Okay, fine. Home. Fix my realm capital. Alright. Luimniak. With the cursor edge of the screen to pan, pressing the home key, zoom in and out, use the scroll wheel, alright. Details map of the terrain of the domain. Political map, okay, fair enough. Paper map, fine. Zoomed in, you have the ability to select and manage your holdings. Zooming out of all realms. Okay, so that's a realm, and that's a holding within a realm. Desmond, Munster. CK3 spans hundreds of years and many generations. Right now, time is standing still because the game is paused. Yep, cool. Sometimes you will see blue highlighted text. This means you can hover your cursor over the words to display an informative tooltip. Some of these tooltips may also have highlighted words, which can also be tooltipped for further information. Duchy. So duchy is a title ranking below a kingdom and above a county. Right, yeah, so duchies are collections of counties, and a collection of duchies is a kingdom. Right. A holder of a duchy has de jure rights to its constituent countries and can have counts as vassals. Remember what de jure is again? Oh god. Oh, de jure, yeah, as of law. The titles, most titles of are considered part of a higher tier title, de jure. For example, a ruler may be king of England, but their realm does not contain all the lands that are legally considered to be part of England. A holder of duchy, kingdom, or empire always has a casus belli to seize control. Was a jure. I remember some of this from my legal training. Casus, a cause of action, a cause for war. Sorry, yeah. Yep, fine. Vassals, sworn fealty, their liege. Okay, fine. God, there's a lot more than I was expecting. Yep, fine. County is a title below duchy, fine. Baronies are the lowest ranked titles and have the smallest footprints on the map. Fine. Takes a couple of seconds for tooltip to lock in. Place your cursor over the highlighted text. Hover over the highlighted phrase inside. Yep, fine. Next. Ooh, look at me. Rulers of the land, part 2, map. Let's talk about the game. Everything takes place on the map before you. The world consists of large and small territories, and landed titles held by various rulers. The titles are represented by elaborate coats of arms shown as icons on the map. The icon representing your realm is that of your primary title, the most important and prestigious title you hold. You hover over your character portrait, coat of arms over your realm capital. Luimniak will grow, and entirety of your realm will be highlighted. Munster is your primary title, while your realm is named after it. also hold the Earldom of Thomond as a separate title. Okay, right. So where's Thomond though? I'm guessing Thomond is a... Right, so it's a county of Munster. God, I'm already forgetting. Clonmel. As a ruler, you can hold so much land on your own. You can only hold so much land on your own. You often have other rulers helping with the administration of the realm by holding land within your borders, making them your vassals. Find your own land, your domain. Press the home key. Yep, we've done that. And zoom in. Once closer up, you can see the blue labels on the baronies that belong to you. Okay. Earldom of Ormond is held by my vassal. Oh, right. Okay, right. Play one of many characters in this world, represented by various avatars. Your character is the ruler of a realm. You need to make sure that your dynasty survives and lives throughout the ages. Dynasty is just a bunch of nobles, fair enough. Titles give you power and control over territory. Okay, certificate of land ownership, fair enough. Click on your character. Characters have skills indicating their proficiency within a certain field. Okay, diplomacy is poor, excellent martial skills, average stewardship, poor intrigue, terrible learning, he's a dumbass. So we're a good warrior. Learning, yeah, we'll figure that out. Characters also have traits, and these are the traits here. I'm temperate, increases stewardship. A small boost to health, opinion of gluttonous characters -10. Virtuous to Catholics, Catholic opinion, piety per month. I'm wrathful, so makes for more martial but less intrigue. I'm impatient, which obviously ruins my learning. Okay, fair enough. Skilled tactician, cautious leader. Which can affect skills as well as how they react to things. These are illustrated by icons in the character view. Yeah, fine. Some traits will tell you about a character's personality, like fickle, changes their mind more often than not. Yeah, fine. Calm. Other traits are specific to how a character has lived their life, such as education trait or commander trait or skilled tactician. Temperate, wrathful, and impatient. From this, you can see that your character typically leads a modest life and expects others to do the same, because of temperate. And is quick to anger when they don't. Oof. When a character chooses to behave contrary to their personality, it can cause them stress. Yeah, I've seen stress in action. Traits can also impact how other characters react to you. Some people are impressed by the brave trait, while a lustful character is more likely to feature in salacious gossip. Traits influence other characters' morality and greed, which can affect both their friendly and hostile actions. All characters, yes, all, have an opinion of one another, which drives their behavior. Low opinion can cause people to rise up against you or be unwilling to help you. High opinion can, on the other hand, make characters more inclined to join your murder scheme or fall for your seduction. Gold. Wow, we're rich. To further your goals, you will need gold. Among other things, this gold pays for buildings, armies, and bribes. Gold is collected passively from both your holdings and your vassals as tax. Larger vassals and more important holdings tend to give more tax. However, money can't buy everything. Certain things can only be achieved by spending the right amount of prestige, or for religious matters, piety. So prestige you gain through doing things that make people impressed. Gains prestige that progress towards the next level of fame. That's how famous you are. And piety is how religious you are. Fair enough. Your prestige tells you how respected you are. It can be earned passively over time by holding many titles, for example, or actively, such as by marrying into prestigious dynasties or fighting as an ally in wars. Whenever you earn prestige, you build towards your next level of fame. Higher levels of fame make other characters think better of you and bring powerful ways to wage war. Cost prestige, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, 600 prestige, you've got quite a lot. And renown. Prestige and renown is a little effete with the differences between that. Okay, spending prestige does not affect your level of fame, progress, just your current prestige. With a lot of piety, you'll have an easier time interacting with your head of faith. As you're a Catholic, this is the Pope. Piety can be gained passively from the learning skill and virtuous traits, or actively from pious actions such as going on a pilgrimage. You also have a level of devotion which builds over time whenever you gain piety and can have positive effects for your character. The true capital of Ireland. We shall see. Spending piety like this, anyway, I understand. I kind of wish I knew more about my roots, because my family on my dad's side all hail from Kerry. It's somewhere up here, isn't it? I'm actually Irish on my dad's side. Lifestyles. As well as traits, your character can also pick a lifestyle. There are 5 lifestyles, 1 for each skill. Lifestyles represent what you put the most effort into day to day, and each one has several focuses inside relating to it. Every focus gives you a unique bonus and makes events associated with that focus more likely to happen. Where's the lifestyle button? There it is. Well, clearly, martial. Focus on control of your realm, honourable conduct, and the strategies that will win you wars. 30% more experience. Well, it's got to be that one. One of the lifestyles perks from any of its trees. Oh, look, there's actually things within each focus. Whoa, interesting. Okay, so there's lifestyles, and then a lifestyle focus. That's super interesting. Wow. Well, it looks like we're going into Overseer. Wait, what? As time goes by, your character will earn lifestyle experience for maintaining a particular lifestyle. When you acquire enough lifestyle experience, you can select one of that lifestyle's perks. Here are the perks. Natural dread. Growth increases. Controlled territory defender advantage. Interesting. Fort level +1. I suppose that's good. Army gold maintenance is cheaper. Nice. Good. Absolute control for countries. I don't know what that is. Special state of control enabled by the absolute control perk, denoting that the ruler has an iron grip over the population. I think we might try go for a bit of absolute control. Okay, so perks represent your practice. Oh yeah, yeah, thanks Fuller. Oh man, dude, that was so gutting. And the irritating thing is we had a historian earlier, and then I think we converted him, or he left after a sacrifice. And when I bought the map, I was so sure I still had him in my party. But in the split second that I pressed buy map for 3,000 gold, I was like, oh no, he's gone. Oh well. Perks represent your practicing and developing yourself over time and offer unique bonuses, like special traits. So, wait, so are these focuses different to what I thought? Wait, so strategist, overseer, gallant, strategy focus, chivalry. Luck can win a duel, a fool can win a battle, it takes more to win a war. To rule is to make all the aspects of a realm move in unison and work together. So loads of martial, loads more experience. Dread, what's dread? How feared a ruler is. Okay, cool. Control, victory comes not through blood or gold, but honor. Are we strategic? I think we're authoritarian. To rule is to make all the aspects of a realm move in unison and work together. So dread gain, control growth. Select. Choose a focus. I understand. Other characters interacting. Now, having selected a focus, we can move on to other people. Interacting with other characters is key in Crusader Kings, and you have many options for how to do so. You can right-click on a character portrait, including your own, to get a list of potential interactions, such as arranging a marriage or initiating a scheme. There's also where you start wars, but let's save that for later. Open your character view. Right-click on player... What? Right-click your player heir's character portrait to see the interaction. Stress level, where's my heir? Oh wait, I right-clicked, okay, so here's my heir. Brian Mac Murchard Brian. Your son, player heir and knight. Irrational lackey, unmarried. I'll click your player as character to see missions available. Ah. Confirm a send gift. Oh, let's give my son some money. Gains 13 opinion. Pay 50 gold. Can you adjust how much you pay? Oh, fine. Successfully increase somebody's opinion of you. That the feed message in the lower right. Yep, so we saw that. This is where mildly interesting but non-critical information appears and goes away after a little while when unpaused. Certain opinion modifiers last forever, like family bonds. Others will wane over time, like the fading memory of receiving a monetary gift. You hover your cursor over the opinion numbers on another character, you can see exactly where the various numbers are coming from. This game is super in-depth already. We're 15 minutes in and it's just, geez, like... Confederate partition... right, I'm his father, so plus 50, fine. I understand. Playing a family. You're old and eventually die. It doesn't end there. It's only game over if you don't have an heir of your own dynasty. As long as your titles have heirs. House Brian. Brian. House Bran. Your character dies. Start playing as your heir. Okay, fine. Depending on the type of succession your realm has, this is likely to be one of your children. Perhaps one that you have groomed to rule. Interesting. Its own coat of arms, which is currently highlighted and can be clicked for more information. Can I change my coat of arms? What? Dynasty Delicate. What? To view? By wisdom and virtue. Well. Well. House Stobbie. And our motto is pray for brain damage. House Stobbie. Pray for brain damage. Already I'm loving this. I've never touched any Crusader Kings before. This is a totally blind playthrough. Open the Dynasty tree. Now I'm just kind of experimenting. Succession laws determine how titles and resources are divided. Open the realm view on the right side of the screen. Highlight it. Okay, that's realm view. Realm military. Council. Court. Inspect the succession tab. Vassals. I've got vassals of Ormond. Well, this is a Viking lad of Ormond. Ormond's over there. Interesting. Succession law, Confederate partition. Under Confederate partition, your titles will be divided equally between your children. New titles may be created for younger realm heirs. Okay. You also have renown. God, this is complicated. Feudal duchy, crown authority. Holy fuck, this is crazy. I'm going to be asking a lot of questions once I get out of the tutorial. Splendor. Triple progress made whenever your dynasty gains renown. Oh, so there's renown. Okay, right. So money is money. Prestige is my personal prestige of things that I'm doing. Piety is my personal prestige. And then renown, I think, relates to my house, not to me. Dynasty legacies, fine. Marriage. To ensure the future of your dynasty, you need family members. Getting married is a good start. You cannot promise that you will marry for love. I certainly do not intend to marry for love. Marriage is a political tool. Right-click on your own character, select Find Spouse. Right. Gwenllian Ferch Bledin of Mathrafal. Gwynid Ferch Bledin. Right, let's look at these saucy wenches. Choose Find Spouse opens a list of potential spouses. They're hail from courts all over the world. This is basically medieval Tinder. Cool. Swipe right. Oh, there's these Welsh girls. Saxon, Castilian, Anglo-Saxon, French. Where are the English? Choosing arranged marriage also opens a list of potential spouses, but only with people from the court of the character you clicked. Your own character is visible on the left because this marriage needs your approval. Whoever is the liege of the other spouse will appear on the right side, as the union will need their approval as well. Arranged marriage can be useful for matchmaking between your courtiers or for setting up a specific marriage alliance. For now, found spouse is more relevant for our purposes. So does it not matter? So is that her opinion of me? She's stubborn, she's shy, she's just. There are many factors to consider when just choosing a spouse. To help you out, there is a filter function available to pare down the list of candidates. Like candidates. God, if only getting married in real life was this easy. Some traits are congenital, meaning get passed down between parents. Fine. Might be inherited by your children. Perhaps someone with a trait like that is a good place to start. Change your selection by clicking clear characters. Wait, where's clear characters? Sort order descending. Reset the defaults. Age. Wait, clear filters. Clear characters. Where's clear characters? In between the characters you are setting up to be married. What? Nothing will happen until you click send proposal. Wait, what have I missed here? Change your selection by clicking the clear characters button. In between the characters you are setting up to get married. What? Stop posting links. Unless you're a... You can't post links unless you're a mod. Sugar's a mod, he can post it for you. Click on a lady. Oh, right. Where's this clear characters button? In between the characters you are setting up to get married. Matrimonial. Recipient. Ah, there we go. They really should highlight that. Anyway. The 2 characters for your marriage. You are presented with the details of the union along with additional options of having the marriage matrilineal, which is passes to the woman's side, I believe. Happy with the marriage? Go ahead and send an offer. This actually takes a few days. I don't think it matters who we choose here. Get married. Spouse for your character and click send proposal. Get married. Alright, love. So he doesn't mind us. But is this her? Spouse for your character, click send proposal. What? Something's gone wrong here. Where's the send proposal button? Click on the bit where her name is. Oh wait, here. Okay, wow, that's random. Let's just quickly start the process over again. So, find a spouse. Do you sort them by learning skill? Sort by sum of all skills. Okay, so that's her health. She's Irish, a good Irish lass. Sort descending, toggle filters. Do we look here? I see there's a congenital. Okay, so quick. Tegan Harris. I want a wife who's a good all-rounder. So this is the first one who's got, look at all these congenital. What? She's a lunatic. Oh, I've got to have her. If she's a beautiful, intelligent, feeble lunatic, we got to marry Debbie Lane. We have to marry her. Oh, I just couldn't help it. She's beautiful and intelligent. But sir, she's feeble and she's a lunatic. She's perfect. I'll have her. Oh, I'm in love. Not matrilineal, use a hook, no, fine. Petty King Mershard, I get minus 300. Debbie Lane, because she's less famous. Okay, right. House Stobbie, yeah, fine. Send proposal. Greetings, Petty King Mershot of Munster. I accept your marriage proposal. You'll be joined with my acquaintance, Debbie. So she's going to be Debbie Stobbie. Perfect. May God grant you long life and many children. Duke Gyrth Godwinison of East Anglia. Excellent. Where is this saucy wench from anyway? East Anglia. How do I get to see where she's from? Ulster. Anyway, let's focus. Excellent. May you live long and happily together. Lunacy could be interesting. You know, pretty and intelligent, or maybe he's a feeble lunatic. We might have to just throw him off of Thomond Rock. Okay, so you may have noticed the toast message at the top of the screen. Nope. Toast messages deliver quick-fire information that are relevant to you and your character. Marriages are also usually accompanied by an event as your potential spouse's liege accepts or rejects your offer with a letter. There are different kinds of events, and they are critical to shaping your destiny, so keep an eye out for them. For this tutorial, we recommend that you use Find Spouse for your son as well. As soon as your son is married, he can start producing members of your family and heirs your titles. So click on him right here, find him a spouse. But hang on, I want to try something. Oh, I want the Isle of Man, so I'm going to ride my motorcycle over there. So how do I check what lovely young ladies are available here? I've only got lads. That's no good. I want to get the Isle of Man here so that I can have a good steady supply of sheep. I don't think that's going to happen, is it? So I really I love this marriage, and so let me just take a step back and say, from what I've watched of Crusader Kings, I'm most interested by the diplomacy aspect of it. War looks interesting and pretty important as well. But I mean, once we end the game proper, we're going to try to unite the whole of England as Stobland. But the thing is, in like these little satellites we can leave, Ireland we can try to befriend. You know, so that the point is, in my first game, and I'm sure it's not going to work, but you know, this is the overall strategy, political strategy. We're going to look to sway and marry with the Irish as allies. Because I don't want to be fighting the Irish. We all know, you know, I don't want the troubles in my playthrough, so I want all of that for myself, and the Irish can stay there. And we'll, you know, who knows, try to become allied there as well. So, hang on, let's get this son of mine married off. Let's find him a spouse. So now, if I wanted to find a spouse from a particular, petty kingdom of Brittany, so how would I find that? I would have to have someone there from in my court. Okay, so I would need to know ahead of time where I'm aiming. Oh, here we go. Wait. Bologna. Okay, right. Bologna's over there. Interesting. Very interesting. Guinness. Oh, okay, it's a little county over there. Ruler of Brittany, and right click and pick arrange marriage. Okay, hang on. Clear. Ruler of Brittany. So, well, that's England. Is that even Brittany? What the hell's Brittany in this game? Let's just pretend I was looking to unify Ireland, and I want to go here. Click on Ruler of Brittany and right click and pick arrange marriage. You can't. How do I arrange marriage here with my son? In France. No, I want to be married to a Frenchman. French lady. What I'm curious about is if I'm targeting particular, you know, lands. Right click on the ruler. Arrange marriage. Oh, so is this now from his court? Ah, I see. Wait, hang on. Am I trying to marry my son to the king? Well, that's not going to work, is it? Wait, what? Toggle filters. I love how complicated this is. This is wonderful. Wait. Clear character. Wait, hang on. This is super complicated. Okay, right. So, click my son first. Right, so as my son, then right click here. There, arrange marriage. The spouse is my son. Oh, right. Okay. Yes. Right. Okay. God. All right. So he's got 2 daughters. 2 lowborn daughters. We don't care. Health is fine. She's feeling fine. Oh, so 16 is her age. Okay. So we've got an arrogant, deceitful, gregarious 16-year-old. A gluttonous, lazy, greedy 32-year-old that... Ugh. They do not get you alliances. So they would need to be. So these are just members of his court. So it may well be, as we're seeing here, that it might not be possible to get an alliance at that time. Okay. So let's just try, just for argument's sake, like strategically, I'm playing as the Irish. I'm gonna look to fight and conquer everyone here, and befriend all the others. So let's try the same. This is good learning. Okay. Hello, darling. My beautiful lunatic Viking wife. Won't be boring. So how about Principality of Gwynedd? Get her a nice Welsh husband. It's arrange a marriage between my son. What? Yes. And so, okay, right. So these lowborn ones won't give me any kind of Gwynedd. How about this girl? She's part of House Cecil. Dynasty. Level of noteworthy. She's only 11. She's a bit young. Are there any rules about how old they have to be? She's got claims to a lot. But hang on, is this even giving me what I want? Okay, so I'm just blundering my smooth brain through this. So I want to see a nice young wench with that lovely picture over there. And I say wench in the historical sense, not, you know. Okay, so... Okay, right, so these are all of the ladies in that principality. Okay, sweet, they become only engaged then. So how do I evaluate whether any of these girls are absolute belters? Lustful, humble, honest, none of them have good congenital. Right, so there was something here, sort by sum of all skills. So total sum. Wow, look at how good she is at learning. Genius. So we'll look at all of these ones and see which is the best one that'll give me the alliance with that. God, look at how many there are. This is incredible. I love this. Scaly. Duh. He's covered in scaly patches of skin. Eustache, sorry, love. You want high stats and traits that can be passed down to birth. Yeah, because you don't want to be having a weak wife. It'll give you little, you know, ungrateful little troglodyte children. There must be a better way to sort by alliance power. But so these are all from different realms. I want to find the highest alliance power with this particular place. Or is there some way for... Oh, here we go. Potential allegiance, Principality of Gwynedd. Right. Gwenllian Ferch Blidin. She's just, she's stubborn, but she's shy. And... Okay. And I suppose it might also be good to get someone who has got like a high skill, for example. Like, if I imagine that I want to... Could I even have my daughter-in-law as like my spy master? Because she's got good intrigue. She's paranoid. She's chaste. Oh, my poor son. He's gluttonous. She's hungry for food, but not for other stuff. Vengeful, gregarious, and trusting. So it's between these three. I like the stubborn, just, shy girl. Dude, I don't give a damn about the compatibility. This marriage is a political tool. I want alliance with this part of the world. So we get 300, what's that called again? Prestige. Winlian gets 200 prestige. She will accept, send proposal. Just for argument's sake, how do I look here to see how compatible these two are? Clear the character. So she's gluttonous, chaste, and paranoid. He is arrogant, generous, impatient. Obviously, the way to her heart is through food. No, we didn't want her. We wanted this one, Gwenlian. Oh, piss. Okay. Every day I'm blundering through this game. Find him a spouse. Okay, that's nice. It kept the search filters that I had. So just, how do I know which ones are incompatible? Virtuous to Catholic. Opinion of gluttonous. Okay, so he wouldn't get along well with a gluttonous girl. Wrathful. Doesn't seem to have any... Okay, opinion of patient characters would not be well. So she's neither of those. This will be a fine match. And she should fill the gaps in his stats. Well, he's great. Wait, that's me. Let's see his stats. He's decent at martial. She's good. I don't care. I need that alliance. Wait, no, that's my character. Where's his? Oh God. Greetings, petty King Mershard of Munster. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your son and heir Brian and my daughter Gwenlian will be joined in holy matrimony. May God grant them long life and many children. Excellent. I'm gonna have to get a Mr. Burns sound drop for excellent. So whenever excellent pops up. Just for argument's sake now. So here's my son, who is decent at martial. Okay, good. Oh, nice. I like her intrigue. I think these two will make a fine match. She doesn't like me much. How do I see her opinion of my son? Short reign, foreign culture group. She likes that I'm temperate. He's 18, she's 24. Oh, he's got an older woman. Nice. All right, let me focus here. Dynasties and houses. Family is important. The player heir will always come from your dynasty, and most often from your house. In the future, it won't hurt to keep an eye on your family and their line of succession. Depending on their succession laws, you might end up inheriting titles from your relatives. Not everyone in your dynasty will be landowners, but every plot of land on the map has an owner. Sometimes that owner is you, sometimes it's one of your vassals, and sometimes it's another realm entirely, many of whom also have or are vassals. Most titles belong in a pyramid-like hierarchy, according to their titles tier. A county is ruled by a count or a countess, hence county. Duchy is duke or duchess. This all makes so much sense now. Kingdom, ruled by a king or queen, and an empire, ruled by an emperor or empress. Every title is legally, technically, but sometimes not in practice, subordinate to a title one tier up the chain. Every county is thus part of a duchy, every duchy is part of a kingdom, and every kingdom is subordinate to an empire. If these higher rank titles are held or created by someone with enough clout to enforce order. There are many dynamic names for these titles. Your current ruler is in charge of a petty kingdom, which corresponds to the duchy tier. Right. It's not a pyramid, it's an upside down, it's an inverted funnel system. That's all it is. There are also barons. You have one, the mayor of Innis, the minor rulers of single holding subordinates to counts. God, this is complicated. We say legally, God, this is crazy. Like, this is 40 minutes now, and I'm just in the middle of a tutorial, and it's been a long time since I've played a game where even this early on, I'm getting like goosebumps of excitement seeing the potential that the game has. Okay, so we say legally because as CK3 lets you play with history, there are no way to guarantee that a king is actually in control of all the titles that his kingdom is supposed to contain within its borders. We call this title hierarchy de jure, and if the structure has been broken, it's often possible to declare war over errant territories. You switch to the Duchy titles map, you can see that as the ruler of the Duchy of Munster, the County of Desmond should legally be part of your realm. Duchy titles map mode. Okay. Return to realms map mode. Wait, I've done something wrong here. Okay, that can go away, please. Thank you. Okay, whoopsie. Right click to make that a go. Oh, here we go. So here's the map. Right. Show rulers in their realms. Duchy titles and the Juro lands in the map. So the realms are within the duchies. Kingdoms. Ah, within the Kingdom of Ireland. Right. Right. Sugar, we should not try a multiplayer game sometime. Give me a few hundred hours to practice first. Oh, lovely. I just want to rule Ireland and make Guinness to my heart's content. Empire. Oh, look, the Empire of Britannia. Look at that. I'm so triggered that the map just stops halfway through Africa. Down here is where all the fun happens. Rajasthan. Maybe later on we can try to do Stobbistan. We'll turn Rajasthan into Stobbistan. Or Mongolia. Or we can start here in Tibet and do the glorious Democratic People's Liberated Republic of Stobbistan. In brackets, totally not a banana republic. Stobolia. Lol. I understand. Wait, have I zoomed in too much now? Home, to go back to my kingdom. The Juro title of Munster consists of 3 counties. Their names should be visible on the map. Thomond, held by you. Which is that. But hang on, so... Realm. Duchy. Okay, yes. Righto. Thomond. Me. Desmond. Ruler. And Ormond, owned by Vassal. That's Munster. So if I go... Okay, right. So basically when the game starts, I'm in control only of Thomond. Ormond is a vassal to me. Click to open county view. So am I not in charge of Desmond then? Oh, I am. Hang on. Title of Munster. I'm confused. Smaller pieces of land. Baronies, holdings of a realm. Holdings represent settlements in your land. Holdings provide different levels of taxes and levies, as well as buildings that you can construct and upgrade depending on the holding type. Suggest that you start by upgrading the bastions and curtain walls. In your capital, holding what? Luimniach? God, the names are crazy. Select the bastions and curtain walls. The first step for any respectable fortification is the erection of bastions and curtain walls. They do a decent job of keeping enemies and rioting peasants at bay. Levying grounds. Oh, this is so cool. Hide tents. Lookout towers. So we go to bastions and curtain walls, level 1. First step for any respectable, yada yada yada. This holding tax. It'll take 3 years. Upgrade. Well done. It'll take some time for the building to be ready though. Luimniach wasn't built in a day. Feel free to close the walls and towers construction window. How do I do that? Bam. Once construction is completed, you will receive the benefits of the building or upgrade you choose. Next, every holding provides taxes to the holder. If that holder is a vassal, they will in turn pay taxes to their liege. Taxes are your main source of gold income. Okay, so as a ruler, you're likely to be the liege of at least one vassal. These are rulers who have sworn fealty to you and are thus part of your realm. Vassals supply you with gold and soldiers. It is possible to both be a liege and a vassal at once. Open the realm view on the right side of the screen. Inspect the vassals tab. Earl Ragnvald of Ormond. So Ormond and Innis. Where's Innis? Oh, right. Okay. So that's only all that I directly control. Limerick. Right. I'm just going to say Limerick. I'm sorry. I must be traumatizing any Irish folks with the attempt at the Irish names filtered through the South African accent. Okay, so Ormond is my liege. I'm his liege. He's my vassal. Oh, but hang on, so your spy master, vassal and knight, your steward, vassal and knight. List your current vassals along with some additional information about them. At the top of the list is the ruler of Ormond, whose land you can see up on the map. Ormond, yep. This is an earldom, a county tier title inside your realm. Come here for an overview of things such as your vassal's current opinion of you, whether they are considered a powerful vassal or not, level of taxes and levies. Oh, it's worthwhile keeping your vassals happy. This keeps them out of schemes and factions against you. No matter how mighty a ruler your character is, if your realm unites against you, either to depose you through war or just to murder you while you sleep, your reign is bound to be cut short. Some of your vassals might serve on your council, making their opinion extra important. They'll be trusted with councillor tasks. There's a limit to how many vassals you can comfortably be in charge of before your realm becomes unwieldy. Going beyond this vassal limit affects taxes and levies provided to you. This doesn't matter for the tutorial. When you start to build your own kingdom, be mindful of growing too fast. If you end up exceeding your vassal limit, you can grant lower tiered titles to your vassals. Sometimes you can even create new high tier titles to consolidate your power in a region and strengthen your hold over the lower titles de jure subservient to your new title. Easy. It is bonkers how complicated this all seems right now. I'm still trying to wrap my head around county. So hang on. So it's empire, kingdom, county, duchy. The tutorial just told me that a little while ago. Right. Your realm is the complete body of land and titles that you control, including the areas held by your vassals. Right now, for you, this means the counties, called earldoms, due to your Irish culture, of Thomond and Ormond. When domain is used, you're instead referring to the land that you own personally, without vassals, Thomond. Note that there is a limit to how much land you can hold personally before you start incurring penalties. The domain limit. That's it, isn't it? Domain limit. Okay. Yeah, above it, can be a good idea to use grant title on characters you're friendly with, making them your vassals. I understand. The council. Managing a realm is a lot of work. As a ruler, you have the help of your council. These can be vassals or members of your court. Act as your trusted advisors. The council position corresponding to each skill, and married rulers will also have their spouse assisting them. Okay, you can change your council's task by clicking on the button near their portraits in the council view. Religious relations. Bishop Petrus will assign to religious relations, gives me piety, gives him learning. What's that? Convert faith and country. Can't perform this task, no valid targets. Fabricate claim on county. Ooh. Nice la. I don't know. It was just L-A-A-A-A, I suppose. I don't even know. That's just something I've heard some of my other friends say. To grant an unpressed claim. Possible side effects. Let's just have him try to fabricate the claim. A claim on a county. Left click on a location in the map to assign task. Right click to cancel. So I already hold that. Ormond is my vassal. So I imagine that, like, politically it might not be a good idea here now to try to get a claim against Ormond because he's already my vassal. Like, surely I should try to do Desmond, consolidate that, and then just start acquiring these one at a time. Wait, what? What happened there? Fabricate claim on county. Oh, you can't do the whole county. You've got to choose like a particular... Okay, let's go there. My Chancellor is doing foreign affairs, domestic affairs. Direct vassal opinion. My steward. Collect taxes or increase development in country. Wait, hang on. Why did it go? Oh, right. Increase development in Thomond. Because we're building a building there, I think. My marshal Stobbie. That's my son, isn't it? Organize levies. Garrison size, reinforcement rate. Train commanders. And my spy master. Disrupt schemes, support schemes, find secrets. In my own. Let's look after my own place first. You can change it. Yeah, I've done that already. Yes, I understand. Schemes. Schemes are long-term goals aimed at another character. They can have hostile goals like the murder or abduction of your target, or be more wholesome, such as the befriend scheme. Open the intrigue view, inspect the scheme tab. Schemes. Schemes are long-term goals, yada yada yada. Next. A good time to use a scheme might be when you find the line of succession to not be as clear-cut and favourable as you'd like. One way to get ahead is to simply remove the competition. Quietly, with no witnesses. No hostile schemes. Yep, fine. Next. The sway scheme is made for increasing the opinion someone has of your character. Let's try it. Open the council view. Right click on your court chaplain, your bishop, and choose sway scheme. Aha. Right click on your court chaplain. I'm trying to sway him to like me because he doesn't like me. Oh, look, that's the relations. Okay, I see. Says this is the base chance of success. It's actually pretty cool then. So if you have a character who's a very good diplomat. But this guy's a dumbass. Shouldn't we just remove him? He's got crap learning. He does not endorse me. Perfect. Start the scheme. Your scheme will slowly progress over time. The time before a conclusion is reached varies based on the scheme's success chance. This can be affected by relevant skills. So how many schemes can I have on it to go? You can have personal, hostile, and discovered secret schemes. Inspect the schemes to be up by default. Yeah, fine. Next. A lot of schemes can give rise to secrets. You catch someone trying to commit murder, it's probably in their best interest to make you sure to keep quiet. You also blackmail them to gain a hook. Hooks represent a favor you can call in or hold you have over a particular character, letting you encourage or force them to do your bidding. As you play, you'll find many different ways to gain and use hooks. Experiment with them. Next is pretend you have managed to get a hook on one of your vassals. Next. You've gained a favor hook on Earl Ragenvad, he's my steward. This weak hook can be used for a number of things. For example, you can increase the obligation set by the feudal contract you have with the feudal vassal, so it gives me more money. To access the menu for changing your feudal contract, go to your vassal list in the realm view. Oh my god, how do I do that? Realm view, vassal list. What the fuck is the vassal list? Realm, vassals, there we go. Go to the vassal list and right click this portrait to choose modify feudal contract. You may notice that some interactions are not immediately visible. When you have many interactions available, the character interaction menu only displays the most common ones. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Use a hook. Feudal taxes. Currently it's normal. Can I bump it up to high? Oh, but that's really going to piss him off. Extortionate, look at that. Feudal levies. Ah, god, this is complicated. The liege, Petty King Morshard, the vassal, use a hook. Right, so... Succession rights. Cannot have any succession law beyond partition. So... Oh god, this is too complicated. Let's just see if I can get more money out of him. Give me more money. Yes, use a hook. Feudal tax. Modify the contract. Gained high taxes. Okay, now what? The recooker can be used. Yes, I understand. War is an essential part of Crusader Kings 3. There are many concepts to cover. but for now let's touch briefly on some of them. Fine, go away. Next. Most important events in any war are the battles which are fought by armies. Most of your soldiers, just by the way lads, we're coming up on an hour now and I don't even know how far I am into this tutorial. This is freaking bonkers. The most important events in any war are the battles which are fought by armies. Most of your soldiers will come from levies, but you can expand your army by employing men-at-arms. Open the military view. When a war starts, you can raise your armies with a single click on the big red Raise All Armies button that will appear together with the war score icon to the lower right of your screen. When the war is over, you have to disband your soldiers before starting another war. Rally points are mustering grounds in the levies, for the levies and men-at-arms under your command, where they will appear when called to war. To start a war, you'll need a legitimate reason, a casus belli against another ruler. There are various ways to obtain a casus belli. You might have de jure titles that make you the rightful liege of your target. You might inherit claims, or you could pursue holy wars against nearby infidels. Although these are the most common, there are dozens of different types of casus belli for you to discover. Fabricate claim on county, which we've actually, didn't we had our bishop doing that? Almost there. Unpausing soon. We'll let you unpause the game. Whoa! 56 minutes in, I'm about to unpause. Personally, it's important to know that there are 5 different speeds available for you to play at. 1 to 5. You're able to pause or change the pace whenever you want. Secondly, for certain important events, the game will auto-pause for you. Nothing wrong with playing at lower speeds. Increasing the speed when things are quiet or slowing down when you go to war. Start ticking off time, unpause the game using the spacebar, or by clicking the play button lower right corner. So let days, months and years go by. Wait, so we're at speed 1, 2, 3. Armies instructed to march will move, events will occur on screen, letters will be sent, and characters will age. Right, what now? Now, as a first task, let's remind your neighbour, the Earl of Desmond, who his rightful liege truly is. Good. I was hoping we were going to start shit here with this Earl of Desmond. If it happens to expand your realm, then so be it. Using the character interaction system we went over earlier and selecting him via the map, declare war on the ruler of Desmond. You should already have a valid casus belli, and the title is de jure as part of your realm. Wait, first of all, we have a wedding celebration. With my marriage to Petty Queen Debbie Stobbie, a fine woman. Wait, hang on, wait. The realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. I'll let my subjects enjoy the festivities without worry or care. Declare war on Earl of Desmond. I need to go to Duchy. No. Realm. Wait. Earl Muradech of Desmond. Right click. Declare war. Seize the earldom of Desmond. If you enforce your demands, white peace, you gain contested county. So this is him. He's vastly inferior. And we have allies. Prince... Ah, because of our marriage. Already. Declare war. Righto. Raise armies. You've successfully declared war. Next you should rally your armies. A button has appeared at the bottom of your screen. Wait, has it paused? There, it's paused. You also do this from your military view. Whenever you rally point, wherever your rally point is, in this case Thomond, that's where your army will gather and await your orders. Raise all armies. I understand. Let's have time go nice and slow. To move your army, left click on the army on the map and right click on the area you want them to go. So here's my army. Wait, hang on. Pause. I could... No, wait, that's wrong. There we go. 866, just a bunch of weird lads. Perhaps the enemy capital barony. If you order your army across waters, it will embark, turning into a fleet. For now, let's stay on land. I understand. Unpause speed 1. Now your army is moving. It's probably heading into battle with enemy forces. This can be a head-on encounter with other armies at the start of a siege. Battles happen automatically if they cross paths. Ugh. Camp dispute. Oh, is this 2 twins? Oh, my sons. What? Who are these lads? Malaki, Mac, Conkabar, Stobbie. My nephew and knight. My son. Well, I'm going to side with my son, obviously. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my knight's lodgings. Investigating the disturbance, I find Brian and Malaki in the middle of a heated argument while several onlookers edge them on. Deliver a speech about unity, have them whipped. Sod this, I'm going to my tent and stuffing my ears. Have them whipped for their delinquency. They'll both lose 20 opinion of me. Plus 94, plus 18. So 46% chance. Let's try that. My pleas for us all to put aside our differences fall on deaf ears as a spat turns an all-out brawl. Drinks and food go flying as people start throwing tankards and packs around. I'm gonna join in. 99% chance I get injured in the rough fighting. I gain wounded. Gain martial lifestyle. And I lose stress. Oh, wounded. I'll probably win. The outcome of a battle between two armies depending on a number of things. Number of levies both sides have. How many men at arms. Commanders, terrain. Yeah, isn't this too loud? Can't hear a damn thing for the music. So my king is leading. Well, dude, I have to lead. I'll do that from the front. Get him. So we are attacking, holding, click on the spearhead to see how it's going. You need to win the siege to win most wars as they increase your war score. Okay, that's the war score. Well, whenever a siege is won, it takes a few rounds of attack. The area will become occupied. Oh look, I can see I'm wounded because look, I've got a black eye and a scratch on my face. Cool. The area becomes occupied, changing its regular look on the map from a solid color to striped colors and zoomed out. Okay, well, whatever. Understand. To get an idea of who's winning a war, you can always look at the war score in the lower right corner. It goes from minus 100 to plus 100 based on battles and sieges. Okay, 100% they're forced to accept. Victory, white peace, or defeat. A white peace is one of 3 possible peace offers. Both sides will agree that the war is no longer worth pursuing. With a white peace, the attacker typically still loses some piety or prestige, but far less than a humiliating defeat. Am I paused? It's unpaused. Allied combatant slain. Ooh, who was slain? Macmiek Batene, a commoner, was slain during the Battle of Desmond. Who was this lad? Enemy combatants captured. Your forces captured. Sen Failad. Greetings, my liege. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets here at court. Sup, Silver Bob? Do not believe I'll ever find anything either. There's less going on here than a graveyard at noon. Very well, you know best. Okay, so Mayor Fiznitcher finished to find secrets. Sinful Bishop exposed. Allied combatant slayed. I was busy reading this. Your forces captured this lad of Earl of my enemy. Okay. How do I ransom him? Well, I'm sure they'll explain that later. Battle of Desmond. The Bailey's constructed in Limerick. So remind me, how did I build something else here? It was hard tents. Yay! Knocked my wife up. Let me see if I can upgrade here. Upon calling levies, they are gathered into rudimentary camps where they can sleep in simple tents. Not the most comfortable, it's cheap and portable type of camp. Does it show me what I get if I go higher? Oh, this increases your levy size. What's this? Lookouts. Track animals, incoming raids, defender advantage, levies, control growth. Oh, right, it gives me more control. Right. Construct a new duchy building. Interesting. Military academies, marches, siege works, royal armories, jousting. God, this is fascinating. Tax office, give me money. Leisure palaces. Let's just upgrade these hard tents. Bam. This is only in Toman that I can do that. Construct a new holding. Oh, right. So wouldn't really want to be building castles in all of my holdings. I imagine that would be ruinously expensive. Hunters' lodges, guild halls. Wetland farms, what does that do? I suppose I should be trying to build stuff that's going to increase the money. Trade port, construct. Bailey constructed. So what are we doing? Are we busy sieging? And then that is the siege progress. 6 months. So that's the construction icon, that's the siege icon. Whoa! Victory is near. War score is at 100%. You're now able to enforce your demands by clicking the war score icon to open the war view and then selecting the enforce demands tab at the bottom of the screen. Open the war view, highlighted. Thank you, bollocks. Munster, de jure. So what do I do? Do I enforce demands? You gain the contested county. Earl Muradach Mek becomes my vassal. Increase his opinion of his allies based on their contribution spends. You gain fame, ally share. Enforce demand. War 1. Congratulations on your victory. You have now experienced what it is like to make it through an essential part of the game. Tutorial lessons end here. However, pieces of advice will still occasionally appear as alert icons along the top of your screen. Click these advice alerts to learn more about certain situations or systems that you are dealing with. Thank you for staying with us and good luck. Wisdom and mercy are legendary. Am I paused? Yes. Look at all this shit. Whoa! What now? There are many things you could do now that you have dipped your toes in some of the essential systems. Crusader Kings about setting your own goals. If you want a suggestion, recommend you try to become the king or queen of all Ireland. War is not the only way either. Or you can click the issues icon up top and see if any of the items under suggestions or current situations strike your fancy. Okay, so this is the lad surrendering to me. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. You gain the contested county, so be it. Let's disband all the armies. Disband all. Prisoners taken. Siege 1. Loss of control. What's this? The control level of Earldom of Thomond changed by -20. Average, why? A control went down because I got another county. Hey, House of Stobbie, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Terrain, what? Fascinating. Realm, the realm of Munster. So do I control Munster? It's just a little confusing to know like who's a vassal or not. Okay. Advice, bishop endorsement. Your bishop is not endorsing you. Open this for a rundown on what this means to you and how you can fix it. Whew. Your character's faith makes it so that you have a realm priest on your council. These bishops hold immense power and are more than willing to share it with you, should you stay on their good side. The bishop provides you with taxes and levies from your temple holdings in your realm. How much they give you is dependent on their opinion of you. Being disliked means you will not get anything, and the bishop may even make life hard for you. They can, for example, force you to divorce your spouse. You should do your best to improve their opinion of you, using the send gift interaction or starting a sway scheme. Arrange an unfortunate accident is always an option. Perhaps success will be more amicable. Interesting. Right, CK3 has many concepts and terms that you can learn about. If you find yourself wondering about a game concept, you can open the encyclopedia. Follow the highlighted UI to see how to do this. What, where? Oh, there. I understand. Game concepts. Oh, that's just too much to even look at. Victory. Battle of Desmond. Okay, good. We've already gone through that. Dismiss that. Issues. Recruit men-at-arms. Create a man-at-arms regiment. Whoa. I don't know what I want to do. Like, levies of peasant. Okay, local sell swords. Okay, that's just rubbish, lads. So it's man-at-arms regiment of, I don't know, light footmen. Skirmishers. Counters. Heavy infantry. Armored footmen is too expensive. Terrain effects. In forest, they do well. In tiger. Half soldiers. Create. How many can I do? I'll do another one. I've got some bowmen. A lot of money. Okay, so current situation. Not endorsed by your bishop. You just send him a gift. 150, good lord. That's like half our money. Excellent. You can ask your head of faith for gold. Let's do that. He loses 20 opinion of me. I don't know what his opinion is. Spends 250 piety. What is his opinion of me? Right click to interact. Click to view. Okay, so plus 15. If I ask him for money, he'll then go to minus 5. Family members can get married. Half brother and knight. Conchobar Stobbie. Righto, so Duwusa, I don't think it's my first Paradox game. I seem to remember that there was that like post-apocalyptic survival game of some sort. So we married off one of our, we married off our son to the ruler of the Principality of Gwynedd. So we see if we can marry off one of our lads to a daughter here of Duhibarth. Why don't we try get all three of the Welsh first? So the Welsh are on our side. So here is my son. Let's sort by alliance power. And we want to see. Oh wait, hang on. Like that. Wait, what? How do I do this again? Children. Oh, my siblings. Okay, so this lad here, arranged marriage. Conchobar Mac Donchad. Wait, who was this lad that I wanted to do? I've got 2 kids. Oh God. Malaki, my other son. Where's Malaki? This is so complicated. I love it. These are all my lads. Lorcan. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that is my brother. He will then marry. Here's someone to marry off. I have. Arrange a marriage. With. So I just look for those crests and scroll down. Or alliance, power, age, opinion of you. Whoa, whoops. No. Clear. Oh, I should look at these here, shouldn't I? I want either of those two. Those are all commoners. Bloody commoners. Wait, I'm sure there was a better way to do this. Parents, grandparents, siblings. Wait, hang on. So, Lokan Mac Donachad, that's my half brother. And I want to right click to select county holder. And oh, fuck. No, wait, hang on. It was right click there. Where's the arranged marriage? Oh, right, you have to do it over the actual. Choose someone to marry off, my brother. Go for this here. Spouse. Okay, fine, there we go. Right. An 11-year-old. No. Okay, that's not going to work. Right here. Arranged marriage between my half brother and then there's an 11-year-old. Oh, Jesus, what? She's only 2. Can I... So I think I already have an alliance. I think those little flags mean. Session law, click to view, right click to interact. One of your children, one of your courtiers to one of his children. Personal, offer ward, offer guardianship. Flags mean ally. Okay, so I want these ones to be ally as well. But it doesn't look like I can really. Who's this? My courtier. My nephew, 18-year-old nephew. That's an impressive beard for an 18-year-old. But there really aren't any... This isn't going to give me an alliance, so it's not really going to help, is it? So it looks like it's not always possible to get alliance through marriage. So what I really want, I've already got alliance there. Let's try here. Arrange marriage between... I need to marry off my half-brother, my 38-year-old half-brother. She's lowborn though. Gluttonous, lazy, just for interest's sake. I'll lose a lot, he'll gain a lot. We'll try the same thing here. Arrange marriage. I immediately want to try make friends. I kind of don't care if it's lowborn. I just want to see what it's going to do. What about here? Arrange marriage. So I presume... Okay, what's a courtier? Courtier is an unlanded character who serves a ruler in their court. Need to marry one of his kids, but he doesn't actually have kids then. So presumably I could always just wait though, couldn't I? Because he doesn't have any, they don't have any children. He doesn't have any children. There's loads of kids here. Gwen Lane, Firch, Blid Lane. I want to marry this lass. Well, she's already married. Hang on, I think I'm already married to her. Your half brother. Both my half-brothers need spouses. And we've seen that there aren't any kids here that we can marry them off to. I'm pretty sure this one is already married to my son. These lads only have one male child. How about this? Siblings. Wife of courtier of. Just because tactically I'm looking to consolidate Ireland, and I want anyone in England or here. Okay, so I suppose then the way to look at it is we go like this. We go half brother and knight. This is him, my half brother, and let's sort by alliance power. So we want any Scottish. Oh, what are these? Sudridjar. Fuck. So how do I tell what'll give me alliances? It's like I'm looking for houses. There's one there. County of Ravensbrück. Where is that? Holy shit. House Wohenstufen. Wohenstufen. Where is that? How do I see where that is? Ravensburg. Oh, look at that. It's in the middle of nowhere. Is there not an easier way to do this? Opinion of view, diplomacy, martial, learning, relevance. It wants me to marry off with Croatian, French, Anglo-Saxon. Lisping and quick. How do I check where she is? House Harris. House Harris? Where is House Harris? Tegan. The obscure. I just want to know where this is. Fucking hell. I need to take a bloody university course to figure this shit out. It's not a location, it's just a house. Right, so I think the first thing I'm learning is that like the fact that I was able to get an alliance here through marriage was kind of a bit of good luck. Granddaughter of King Harold. Zero years old. Newborn. So if I go like this, I can look around to see who has kids that we can potentially marry off with. How about the Scots? 7, 6. Earl. It was awfully distasteful to try to marry into the English. Ooh, a princess. I can't imagine that would work. Whoa, what have I clicked on? Holy crap, this is complicated. Arranged marriage between my half-brother and no one wants... Okay, it seems like this is the best way to do it. So, wait a second, so... arranged marriage. Prince Ob1 is already considered considering a proposal. Wait, what? Okay, so we've already sent proposals for here. How do I see where my proposals are? Let's unpause for a start and wait for those two proposals to be either accepted or not. I understand you're interested in deepening your grasp of warfare. Conchabar rearranges his shirt as he approaches me. I might be able to help you see the battlefield in new ways. Conchobar is well known for his mastery of sound defense. If there was one who could help me understand, it would be him. I want to learn. He becomes my mentor. Attempt to teach you his unyielding defender skill. High martial skill would be beneficial. Family and Dynasty. Okay, wait, I'll leave it to my generals. I want to learn. Okay, we'll worry about marrying off my half-brothers in a second. Powerful vassal expects a council position. Cool, so greetings, Petty King Mershard. I accept your marriage proposal. My brother, Lokan Siobhan will be joined in matrimony. Excellent. You've politely decided to grant your request. Funds help spread the true faith in your lands. Thank you, Pope. Pope. We'll declare war on Earl Ede in a second. My powerful vassal expects a council position. Earl Muradech Mac Carthak. Council. Powerful vassal. My Pope kind of sucks. Can I make him... cannot fire councillor. Okay, 12, 11, they all seem fine. Earl Miridak of Carthak. Isn't this one of the lads who accepted the marriage proposal? Well, there's no space for him on the council, so tough shit, I suppose. Minus 65, he doesn't like me. If your rank is... Look, he's decent as marshal. So if I were to appoint Earl Muradach Carthak, fired. Conchobar Stobbie loses opinion of me for 10 years. Fine. Cool. Can I sway him to like me? Start the scheme. The other question I have is, where are my schemes? I want to be quite a schemey type of character. Personal scheme, 12 months. Can I sway multiple people, I wonder? So I've started a sway scheme against him as well. Oh, that said cancels the other one. Okay, right. Cancel that. Let's go to my council. He at least has positive... Okay. One at a time, fair enough. So let's sway this lad. Good lord, I'm exhausted. I need to take a break. Doing this tutorial has been exhausting. But great fun. Okay, so Conchobar Stobbie can marry. Let's close the council tab. Close that. So finding him a wife, what is that? Slovianska Pravda. Oh, that's their faith. Right. I desperately want to marry him off to one of the Scots, or can I rank, age, opinion of you, diplomacy? Can I sort them by country? Let's look for any Anglo-Saxon, I suppose. Anglo-Saxon is what? Is their culture. So wait, so if I open up the culture map, Welsh. Do we just keep looking for Welsh if there are any? But I feel like I'm already allied with the one Welsh area, so it doesn't look like there are any Welsh. Toggle filters, maximum age. Okay, right. Alliances, all. Ruler, marriage, prestige, dynasty, claims. Yeah, that's a little too complicated for me still. Click on the ruler, see if he'll let you. Yeah, I suppose so. So, slow mode, realms mode. I don't think there's any Scots where we can arrange a marriage between. Is it MacDonachad Stobbie? Conchobar Stobbie. Him, and there's no one that we can marry. Okay, but with the Scots, right? So how about, I think we tried it here already. And try betrothals, yeah. House conquest through the spear. 2-year-old. That seems a bit wrong. Betrothing him. Ooh, lisping. Ugh. Less diplomacy, less attraction. Nope. It's a dreadful one. So, can I arrange a marriage between Conchobar, Max, Stobbie, and Ellen? She's lowborn. We were trying to look for highborns, right? We already got alliance there. Oh, look, there's a new icon on top of that one. Because we arranged a marriage. I want to be able to see some overview that shows me with, like, you know, how I'm connected to my allies type of thing. With a tired blissful smile, Debbie presents me with a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child? Ornat. Maria, a good Catholic name. Muren, a good Irish name. Click on my character. It'll show you alliances. Okay, right. So diplomacy, allied to Prince Blidin ap Sinfin. Truce with that Earl. Sweet. Okay, so how do I stand in relation to these lads? Is what I want to know. Parents, grandparents, relationships, court, vassals. So, I'm pretty sure that that little icon there means that I have some family member betrothed into that. So let's just try here one more time. Arrange a marriage between Conchobar Stobbie and Nest Furch Lestin Morguan. She's dread. Well, I suppose her scores only show so bad because she's 2. How old is 40? I can't betroth a 2-year-old to a 47-year-old. So wrong. That ain't right. Will not accept. Yeah, no worry. No wonder. Oh god, this game's great. Let's try here one more time. Arrange marriage. Okay, because some reason. Okay, we know that there is no one here we can marry. What about the Cornish? Arrange a marriage between Stobbie. They don't want to marry anyone. Understandable. Oh, here we go. Egfrida. She's a commoner, though. The silver crown shows that the house is a small kingdom. So that's a small kingdom. What about Cornwall? Stobbie. 8-year-old, 9-year-olds. I need to find a nice one of these countries, or one of these, sorry, counties. One of these duchies. Duchy of Cornwall. How do I... Wait, what's going on? Why can't I try to arrange a marriage there? What? Do I have to be in the realm view? Realm of Exeter. God damn, what is going on? Right, do I have to click on the unmarried lad? Brian Mac, Miriam, Conchobar, and then... What? Something's happened. A second ago I was able to right click and get... I think it's the view that I'm on. Oh, there we go, right. Oh, I see, because that's all united. Okay, that was painful, but we learned something. Conchobar, I'm sorry to say, there's pretty friggin' slim pickings out here, mate. I wonder then if... Aid Mac, wait, hang on, we have a claim against him. What is this? Domhnall has decided that his time in Limniak has come to an end. The servants have packed his chests and said his farewells. Domhnall goes his claim on the earldom of Alec. Want to press it and make him my vassal. It's my last chance to make him stay. If you have pressed Domhnall's claim, Domhnall stays at court. I've got to figure that out in a second. Hang on. And the guy you want to marry off. Let's just pause. We want to marry off this lad. Blank space spouse. But the thing is, though, I want to do this politically. So, like, just knowing who I'm going to go to war with next and who I'm going to try to sway politically is super complicated. Or at least it's obscure for the moment. First of all, hang on. Let me look at where are my claims? I have a claim on the Kingdom of Ireland. So does that mean I can go to war with any of these counties? So we should go fight against Connacht first. How many soldiers do they have and how do I figure that out? Military strength is vastly inferior, so we can go fuck them up, no problem. Okay, I suppose then it's just a case of looking further and further afield then. Eleanor. Courtier of Petty King Conan. Godless Paragon. We could just be more and more desperate and just marry off to some commoner. I mean, who cares? You're like Fleur, there we go. If I make it a matrilineal marriage, then I kind of just get rid of this lad. Right, who else is unmarried? Lorcan. Got a spouse. Malaki is unmarried. He's got a child. What? What? Okay, so there's me. There's my grandparents. Here's my kids. I thought Mercharied had a spouse already. Well, your heir is a woman. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the whole marrying thing and who to marry and how and when. Ugh. Does it even matter? Let's just marry them off within these nice... Why has it opened this now? What? There we go. Fine. Propose. Conchabar Stobbie. Stobbie should just marry. French, Anglo-Saxon, fine. They will not accept. Accept marriage proposal, thank you. Declare war, I'll do that in a second. Let me just make sure that Conchabar... Okay, Brian has a spouse. Conchabar has a spouse. Lorcan has a spouse. Countess is married. These are my children. Senetig, my nephew. Wait, what? Oh, right, I have to click on that. Oh, good lord. That's my son. No, that's my half-brother. Where's my son? What? Oh, I need to stop. My brain is smoothing over. This tutorial has been exhausting. Just trying to cram so much new information into my head. I mean, I've never played CK1 or 2, but everything I hear that this has been smooth-lined and made easier. Holy shit, this is insane. I suppose I just got to keep playing and make mistakes and whatever. Declare war. Greetings, accept marriage proposal. Your nephew, Mershad. Tamar, we joined. Excellent. And call your ally Prince Bledin. I don't think I want to. I don't want to spend prestige. Okay, so that is a holding being built there. 1.9 monthly income. What is that? Oh, that's fabricate claim. But he's already my vassal. So we're going to war against who? I don't even know who I'm going to war against. Raise all armies. Click to view. Defenders. Where are they? Where is that hand? Feudal County, Tier Realm. Oh, it says that these lads are going... What? I don't even know who I'm at war against now. What the fuck is going on? Where are my soldiers? What am I doing? Where's my target? Oh, is it? Because that's... Have I got... They're on the other end of Ireland? Really? No, fine. I've got archers, I've got skirmishers, I've got levies, 6 knights. I mean, I want to be expanding Munster, surely, so I probably should have declared war on like the nearest. Turn them into my vassal, then declare war, then make them all my vassals. That is the logical way to do it, wouldn't it? To make my Marshal Earl Muradak more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment to my next missive in his court. I'll be sure to mention his loyalty and sense of honor, soaring ambition, handsome appearance. So how do I know which one would be the best? I suppose something that corresponds to one of his virtues. Loyalty and sense of honor. He's a misguided, fickle, just but zealous. Soaring ambition, handsome appearance, loyalty and sense of honor. So fickle doesn't sound like loyalty. Zealotry, just, reaver. I have no idea. Soaring ambition. Okay, we captured Imchad, the Chancellor of Earl Eid Elch, winning that battle. How do I see my captives? Prisoners. Imchad. Who's this lad? Ransom. This is the conquered lad. We're just trying to negotiate his release. Conchibar has shown me the ins and outs of sound defense. My final test is a mock battle against him to show what I've learned. Prepare the ranks. Greetings. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I think we might both increase communication. Earl Mumradak. Cool. So my sway seems to have worked there. Let's negotiate this lad's release. Ooh, what does recruit do? He's my prisoner. No, I'm going to gain a weak hook. Was that accepted? We'll see. Okay, so that should mean then that I can do another sway attempt. Where are my sway attempts again? Intrigue. I'm still busy swaying him. Okay, cool. He already likes me. And I suppose I can stop swaying when if he just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. My spy master, what are you doing? He's disrupting schemes. He's increasing development. This one is fabricating a claim, which he technically doesn't have to do, but I suppose let it finish. Assist ruler. Gives me diplomacy. Gives me marshal. Oh, so you can choose overall buffs or a particular one. But I'm busy with... Okay, just assist ruler generally. Educate child. Bam. I think asking someone to educate one of your children... I think makes them like you. You'll gain 15 opinion of you. Brilliant. Okay, so I remember that my kids are also useful methods of... Oof. Okay, so... I think I'm going to start swaying him instead, because he doesn't like me. Feels like we're learning. What's up, Michael Go? I must say, I'm kind of pining for Battle Brothers, and how simple it was. Okay, so we are busy sieging here. Perhaps there are a few more things for you to learn. Conjubar reaches down a hand to help me up from the mud. My troops put in a less than stellar showing. I must confess that he might be right. Show me again how it is you do. Gained a favor hook on Sen Phalad. No choice but to accept the conditions for my release. Farewell. So I think what I did there was the one lad who we captured here, we released him. Mercenaries, holy orders. Okay, we're losing money, so we need to look at that in a second. Court, prisoners, Imchad. I want some money. Earl Ede will not accept this. Oh, because I'm at war, I think. Is that why? Okay, well. Fair enough. His name is I'm Chad. He's acting like a bit of a Chad so far. So, is it because of my raised taxes that I'm not making money? We have a city here, we've got guild halls, small harbour. Can I improve the harbour to bring in more money? Probably not the best way of doing it. Camp cooks constructed in Tomund. That's going to help with my size of my armies. Wait, what's this? Increased development in country. Oh, that's the increased development thing. Okay, right. So let's try build a new building that's going to get money for us. Army gold maintenance. So which is the best one to get money? Blacksmith, jousting grounds, holding taxes, tax officers. Yeah, I imagine that. Yeah, because of my 300 over 4 years. Oof. It is every peasant's duty to pay the crown a proportionate tax in coin or produce. Our tax assessors ensure that what they pay is sufficiently proportionate for our needs. Fortunately for us, most peasants are illiterate. So at higher levels, this seems like something tax officers, bailiff's office. That actually sounds like the first kind of building when I'm starting out a new realm. That seems like the first thing that I should do is a new realm. Send El Mech rejected. He wants a white piece. I can just say no. Well, I kind of want to take white piece because if I have this join my realm now, I'm going to have a split up. But actually, maybe if I succeed here, then if I start going to war with these ones, I can call him to war with me, I think. Building's so tedious. Not sure if there's a better way. Well, from what I did see, one of the other streamers. First of all, let me just finish talking before I read this message here. If you go down the stewardship line, you can build faster and get better bonuses. But I'm just trying to figure out the overall, meta strategy of the map. Like you start the game, first thing, immediately build the tax officers, do whatever you can to get the money coming in. Warrior wounded in training, Diarmat Mac. He's a courtier of mine. Wounded and maimed. Eesh. Oh, so it's Marshal and Vassal. What? Why is he showing there as well? McTorlemac. Oh, that's my Marshal. Okay, right. Now I see. Okay, go away. White piece declined. I don't want to call it a draw. We're about to succeed. My kingsman, Diermate, has been wounded and his flesh has contracted foulness and swelling. If the right kind of treatment is administered and Jesus is merciful, he should make it. Ooh, hang on, I need to appoint a physician. How do I do that? Vassals, succession, military, court. Ah, search for physician. The court physician represents a group, start the search. I should have done that immediately as well when the game started. Should I do all of these things here? Found holy order. Become the order's patron. New warriors dedicated, no. Consecrate a bloodline, strengthen the bloodline, found a new kingdom. Invite claimants who are unavailable. Aha! Cost 150 renown. This is something I should do, isn't it? Invite claimants. Must have valid claims on foreign land. Luckily for me, there are many claimants out there who would be willing to become my vassals in return for military support. Oh, right. So, interestingly, like if I were to invite claimants and I wanted to get, let's say, a hold of Leicester, if I could get a claimant from Leicester, host a feast, call a hunt, search for physician. We're busy doing that though. I'm guessing I can only have one at a time. Action, court physician. So I'm guessing I have to wait for this to finish. Invite claimants, invite knights. I'm confused. We'll see. Earl Ragnvad is now Irish. This world is full of dangers, even to a petty king and his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. Now they have assembled a few options to choose from. High Weller is quite experienced. Do I see what her skills are? How do I know whether she's a good physician or not? Well, he's a tough, paranoid, wrathful, gluttonous. This lad, open to, he's not even. What? He seems enthusiastic, if nothing else. It uses learning, and she's fine. She'll do. An irrational quarreler. God, things are happening too quickly. We now control Alec. 17 from occupying Alec. Good. Let's end this war. Enforce my demands. He becomes my vassal. You gain fame. What does this do now? Greetings. Much greater. So be it. +3. If I disband all, it should go up even higher. Good. Okay. So it's good to know that I need to get an idea of how much the maintenance cost is of my armies. And next we're going to start shit here with Ossory or Athlone or Connacht. Earl Ragnvad. Who's Earl Ragnvad? Oh, he's up here somewhere. Right, fair enough. We won the siege. That's my scheme going on. So, my physician. Let's invite some knights, shall we? Strengthen bloodline. What does this mean? Vigor, beauty, and intellect are all proof of bloodline strength. Dynasty thus blessed will pass these gifts for generations. Trait from what? You have. Oh, I need to have. Well, okay, so a lot of requirements which I can't meet. Oh, right. So obviously here these crosses mean I can't do any of those. Found a holy order. Holy sites, level of devotion is high. Found a new kingdom. Fair enough. So I wonder, does something pop up when one of these become available? Also, what can I do here? No schemes, no hostile scheme in progress. Start one by interacting with another character. Shall we start a hostile scheme? Against who, I wonder? start shit with the Isle of Man people. Why not? Just try. Murder. Well, murder wouldn't help. Offer vassalage. Intimidated, different culture. No. I already did that to search for stuff in my court. Didn't find anything. Yeah, where's my learning stuff? I suppose that's going to pop up when that gets full. So on the council, find secrets. Ooh, hang on. What? Why don't we try to find some secrets here in Leicester? Greetings, Petty King Mershard. Who is this? I've prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the earldom of Desmond. One little bribe. See it done. We don't have the money. No, I cannot. So then his fabricated claim was kind of a waste. I can unlock a new perk from the martial lifestyle. Knights have arrived. We'll check that out in a second. Hang on. So click there to spend. Ooh, you gain the trait Overseer. What does Overseer do? I'm trying to go over it. Wait, hang on. So if I open up the encyclopedia and search for Overseer. Wait, hang on, did I spell it wrong? Am I dumbass? How do I see what my skills are? I click on here. Overseer. Tell me what the fuck that is. Oh, there we go. Martial +2, stewardship +2, control growth, the guidance, firmness of hand, and authority to ensure problems are solved properly. So DPs, yeah. So because I already have claims over the whole of Ireland, I don't think I need to do that. I think I should just declare war straight up on one of these. So he's vastly inferior. Do I just straight up declare war on him? Do I have a casus belli? I thought I did have casus belli. So I would have to fabricate a claim on him. How do I tell who I have casus belli against? Touch partial ins and outs of sound defense. Prepare the ranks. I want to look at my claims. Where do I look at my claims? See, I've got claims over the whole of Ireland. What the fuck? Line of succession. I have no claim on this title. Wait, a second ago I just said I had a claim there. Okay, Ireland doesn't exist. So, wait, so Kingdom of Ireland. So the claim isn't the most useful. Create a title. What do I need money for? Okay, right, so I'm discovering secrets here. Maybe I should have my... well, hang on. So how do I expand my own... So like this dude, I've already been at war with him. He's my vassal. How can I just get rid of him and make it mine? There's Munster there, kingdom title. That mode shows you what Ireland would consist of. You first need to fabricate claims in the other counties. So like we already went to war. So Ormond and Desmond are my vassals. How do I... Once you have enough control and you have the money, you can revoke the title, but you need crown authority, which I don't have. So I just have to leave him as my vassal for now. And I just have to remember who's my vassals and who's not, because it's a little complicated to... Succession. Oh god, it's just so much. Right, so we have a knight here. With quite a lot of prowess. A legendary blade master. Aggressive attacker. Wow. Diligent, vengeful. How useful is it having him in my court? Could I... I'm Munster, yeah. I've got there as well. You revoke someone's title. Okay, so tell me now, if I want to get Ossory as part of Munster, how do you do that? Can't just declare war. Step 1 is to fabricate a claim. I go to my council, I ask him to fabricate a claim over Ossory. Does it mean you only grab one every 9 years? Because it takes like 9 years to fabricate a claim, doesn't it? Show me again, what did you do? Trying to get that defensive skill. Tooltip modes, highlighted text. Issues. You can change Earl Domhnall's contract. Powerful vassal expects a council position. So I can declare war on Earl Domhnall. Declare war. Oriel, what? Oriel? I have a casus belli, so I can declare war. What? I just said I have no casus belli. What? Okay, oh god. Oh, Ragnvald's been swayed, fine. Oh, Ragnvald. So everyone here seems to like me a bit more. I suppose I can stop swaying him. I'd be better off swaying my spy master. Plus 31, plus 28, plus 19. So my powerful vassal, Earl Domhnall, of the county that I conquered. So Earl Miradak, and this dude is vassal there. Ragnvad is there. My Chancellor, Turtleback, he's my cousin. I want to get rid of this dude. Pisses me off. So, yeah, this is so complicated. So your vassal has a claim on a foreign place. If you go to war with said place or claimant, your vassal will get it. And then by extension, because my vassal got it, I get it. You can declare war on Earl Domhnall. Choose a casus belli to use against Earl Domhnall. And this now, I assume, became available because I conquered Aelec. Through Earl Domhnall's claims. This dude's claims. Declare war. You cannot afford the cost of this war, so upon declaring war, you receive the effects. Fame penalty. What? Additional due to the chances. What? Declared war. So my prestige is so low. You can call your ally Prince Bledden. I suppose I should have looked at the military strength of these lads first. Okay, they're tiny. Powerful vassal wants a council position. Well, he can't have one. I can change Earl Domhnall's contract. I don't know what all this stuff means. So let's raise all armies. My dishonor comes at a cost. What cost? And what dishonor? Also, so I've summoned these knights, but now what use are they? Presumably I want to put them on my council as marshals because they are amazing fighters. But this vassal wants to be on my council. I kind of need him. Oh, why has this gone down? Because I'm disgraced. Go to your army screen. Rally points, monthly maintenance. And click knights. Where are my knights? What does this actually do? Now that there are knights, employ him as a courtier. What does that cost me though? Manage who will be your knights in fighting. Ah, it's recruit him. 25. Force him to be a knight, but then how do I have to remove one of these other guys first? Mayor. So who are my current knights? Conchabar, Malaki, Earl Ragenvad. It's up to you, Rogers. If I forbid my heir to be a knight, that seems like a good idea. Because I don't want him to get killed. Nicholas, force him to be a knight. My son and player heir, your steward, vassal, and knight, that's fine. So also, like, if I have someone on my council who is a steward, and he's a knight, and for example, if I didn't like him, and I would want him to get killed, then I could be like, it would be a terrible accident if he were to get killed. Anyone below 12 to 10 is asking to get killed. My half-brother probably shouldn't be a knight. Oh, right, okay, so it seems like the starting money I have, one of the best things to do as I start would be to go straight for a physician and immediately invite knights, get my family members out of being knights, because I don't want them to be killed. Want to learn more about faith and religion? Open the faith bar. All faiths have fervor, which waxes and wanes over time. Here's the faith, how holy wars are going. Counties, fervor low. Lustful, gluttonous, deceitful. I suppose if I have any of these, then... What does all this mean? It's so complicated. Knights are like super fighters. If they have a lot of skill, they will kill a bunch of their levies, 5 or so knights at like 15 skill. Take 200 men alone in one battle. Wow. Ugh, yeah, DPs, I've never played anything at all, but I'm just looking now. This is 2 hours and 10 minutes. I think I'm going to upload this to YouTube just so I don't know if anyone's going to find any value looking at me reading tutorials. Honestly, I'm exhausted from these first few hours. Like, I've been concentrating so hard. Like, now I can play Battle Brothers and just kind of not do... Wait a second, I haven't even moved my lads. First army of Bunduhun, neutral army. Neutral army. Wait, hang on. So let me click my army. And let's go fight. There. Yeah. So I don't know whether I should keep one with this or just start a new one. I mean, my first ambition is to unite England, but that seems way too complicated. Maybe I should just try Ireland first. I'm still very much in the what the fuck phase. I'm still like, what is going on? What is that? Who is that? How does that work? Why is this? Huh? Male Ronald heeded my summons and has arrived at court as my guest. Coachy bar, show me the ins and outs. My final test is a mock battle. Realm, domain, vassals. We've got a lot of vassals. succession. The thing is, though, do I want to keep going for vassals? So look, I've got 1 of 6 holdings. So surely when I start with Ireland, I want to bring like, so Thomond, right? Is that my holding? Just that, and then Ormond, and then so I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example. Shouldn't that be my first ambition? And then even though I vassalize these guys, but is there any way to make it mine and just get him out of there? I suppose killing them could work, but line of succession. I'm his liege. God, there's too much happening too quickly. I'm sitting on the map table with Earl Ragnvad and Earl Muradek discussing our strategy for ongoing war. Ragnvald bangs his fist on the table and loudly proclaims we should charge the enemy directly and crush them with the sheer might of our armies. While Muradek explains how we need to watch what our foes do and respond accordingly. I know how we can employ both strategies. Spymaster, secret uncovered. Tell me. Donna Chad. Donna Chad, our lover's secret. What is the secret? What? Donna Chad's someone's illicit lover. How do I know? Oh, I see. Okay, courtier at Earl Dermot, righteous empath. So this mayor, courtier of Earl Dermot. Fuck me, this is complicated. Task finished. Mayor Vincenta finished the find secret task. We can give him a new task. Council, find secrets. But is he going to just keep finding secrets? He's going to continue finding secrets. Support schemes. That would support my. Is that personal schemes or only? No, let's just keep finding secrets here, I suppose. I should try to sway this chick, but she doesn't like me. Okay, so we defeated their army. Now it's siege time. 17 months. Sickness spreading, good. I presume that I can have sieges go quicker by the makeup of my army, like siege weaponry and whatnot. Okay, no longer wounded. Search for physician. No, we already did that. Victory issues. So I can expose those. So, for example, I've gotten a secret here. Arranged marriage, sway, murder, offer vassalage, offer guardianship. What? Secrets page, which is where? Under intrigue, books and secrets. Ah, blackmail for a hook. Courtier of Earl Degel Murad. Strong hook. House? I don't know, where is she? Does it show where she is? She's a commoner at Earl. Where's this lad? Earl Who is he part of? County tier, Earldom of Leicester. Oh, here. Right. Fucking hell. So, for example, if I wanted to murder this lad, I could blackmail her for a hook and then start a scheme to murder him. And then she can help because I have a hook. Ugh. Blackmail for a hook. Okay, sweet. So we just keep looking for secrets and keep blackmailing them for hooks. How... Hang on a second. A blackmail hook. So this is my daughter. And my son. I want to be hostile. How do I make sure they're both being educated? Located in Tormund. He's an irrational lackey. Is he too old to be educated? How old is he? He's 22. Looks like he's too old to be educated. How about here? Find spouse. Oh, you already got a guardian. Okay. In prison. 16 you can't educate. 16 is adultery. What? Well, yeah, he's adult. I suppose that's adultery as well. God, this is overwhelming. Click to view Irish. Mangonels. Early medieval. What does all this mean? Oh, it's not like a research tree or anything. And how do I speed up the siege? Country bar, show me the ins and outs, prepare the ranks. You gained 150 renown or prestige from impeccable household. Get trebuchet division. Okay, fine. Unage. So I keep trying to get my son to teach me this defensive thing. But it's too hard. Fuck it. I want to maybe see if something else can start. Click to view my lifestyle. So we've already got Overseer. Casus belli cost minus 50. That would be probably very good. Steward leadership. The intrigue thing is interesting to me, but a seducer, torturer, schemer. Enables the fabricate hook scheme. Digging for dirt. Find secrets faster. We're in the marshal, we're an overseer, and then we're going to try going to strategist, I suppose. When I was watching Jesse Cox, I saw him go down the sway scheme with his own wife. Personal scheme with his wife. And then I remember him go down the tree, and then she becomes your like permanent love of your life, which means she'll never betray you and never do anything like that. Which seems pretty cool. Now, my soldiers are getting much higher, but 1500. So the thing is, how do I make sure that this is always maximum kind of thing? My question. Knight improved. Mayor Finchetta. Prowess by 1. What is that? Fabricating claim. Find secrets. One of the things that's annoying me now already is looking at my council. This lad I don't like. He's got such crap learning. Like, how do I replace him with someone better or give him better learning? Kill him. He's trash. Kill him. Murder. Okay, so my granddaughter gained 20 opinion of me. Spouses, excellent diplomacy skill. Yes. So in that case, then to do that, I need to go to intrigue, council, sway, murder scheme against him. There's only 34% chance for success. Should I try to find dirt on him first, like prison, murder, court physician, no, barbershop, pin, request excommunication. Someone can join. What do you mean? I didn't have that as an option, so hang on. Could I have find secrets here in my own court, and then hopefully I can find a secret on him? Council, locate secrets. But I should first look at where he's located. Located in Tomond, so look for secrets in Tomond. Earldom of Tomond. Yeah. Yeah, like perhaps it'll get better. I don't like the sound of perhaps. Also, money's not looking good. I seem to remember we started constructing buildings here. A tax office. Oh, sweet. It's already completed. No, 21 months left. Finishing 1072. So I think we're going to mess about for a few more minutes. And then we're going to restart just to try to all by ourselves and try to do island. He's too dumb to have secrets. Acquaintance taken prisoner. Fine. Whoa, are these allies? Oh, the siege is still going on. It's like, who are these lads? What are they doing there? I took Domhnall's son and heir Lu hostage. They're neutral. It's just kind of scary seeing them rock up next to your guys. Prisoners taken. I've imprisoned this lad's son. Okay. We've won the siege. 20 from occupying Oriel. I can now end the war. Neighboring ruler won a war. Your neighbor, Petty King Eid, won a war there. Interesting. Okay. Let's enforce our demands. So be it. And now he's part of Munster. Your hook on Earl Domhnall been replaced with a favour hook. Oh, and I knew his secret. Okay, cool. Can create the Duchy of Ulster. How does that work? Is that still going to be mine, though? And why would I want to create the Duchy of Ulster? Okay, that's complicated. I don't have money. Orange's raid is right, or at least hostile. That and other countries that have same war goal. Fuck me, this is complicated. I love it. Okay, so Knight significantly improved Earl Ragnvad, increased his price by 2. Right, so what are my council doing? Earl Ragnvad is training commanders. Organized levies. Levy size, garrison size, reinforcement rate. Is that going to get me up to 1659? No, but I have heard of Dwarf Fortress though. Ah, renowned physician. Excellent. Finding secrets. Increasing development. I think I should go for collect taxes because money's not looking good. What is development anyway? Development is a measure of the local infrastructure and technological advancement in a county. High development increases the levies, taxes, and supply limit. Okay, our best efforts. Collect taxes. Have yet to uncover any secrets. No doubt ever find anything. You know best. I want to find secrets on this lad. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know who, someone is plotting to kill my brother, Lord Khan. Stop the villain behind this. So, where's my swaying scheme? 3 months. So I've discovered this. How do I exposed agents yet? Fuck me, this is complicated. So, do we just let time advance until this claim gets completed being fabricating? Deft diplomacy. My chancellor, Toidelbach, has worked hard to convince our neighbouring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Earl Miradak of Desmond is flawed, illegitimate and unfair to me. Once again, free to declare war upon him as I please. Ah, incredible work, Toidelbach. My queen gained opinion of me. Good. Again, I just want to know what are the implications of like getting County of Desmond under like part of, because he's a vassal, right? I mean, he's part of Munster, which is cool, and so is that. New perk for martial lifestyle. Thank you. Have autosaves on with lazy. I don't know what lazy noobs is, but I've got autosave on once a year. Casus belli cost. Prowess. I want anything here that's going to help me get Casus belli, so we'll do that. Okay, 2.5 hours. I'm knackered. Okay, so this was my first 2.5 hours ever with CK3, and my reaction is just. I'm actually exhausted after this 2.5 hours. That was intense concentration, trying to figure things out. I mean, I'm old, I'm stupid, I have a smooth brain. I kind of want to stop, but let's first just see what happens when this fabricated claim happens. I'm just from this little tutorial section here, beginning to get the very beginnings of what I'm going to do as soon as I restart. Which so far is, the game starts well paused, marry off my kids and my family who's unmarried, immediately appoint a court physician, immediately invite knights to come join, look at my council appointees, try to get the best council appointees. Yeah. Greetings, Petty King Mershard. Proud through documents, we now rightful lord of earldom of Osori. One little bribe. Ugh, god damn it. So that puts me into negative, which I don't even know what that does for me. Rightful liege. Not the rightful liege of a vassal. Know the opinion of you. Rightful liege. How does it become the rightful liege? To do this, you need to hold the title as one step above them in the de jure. Example: the Count of Madrid wants to be under the Duke of Toledo. What you can do about this? Normal, however, to use grant vassal interaction to organize your vassals. You can't hold every title by yourself. When conquering new lands, you often get new vassals of which you're not the rightful liege. Planning your conquest properly can mitigate this problem. To avoid having too many vassals that dislike you, we recommend that you try to focus your conquest within one de jure area at a time. The way you can eventually become the rightful liege. Make a note of checking if you can create new titles often. Use the de jure map modes whenever you're planning your conquests. Which is the de jure one again? It's a duchy, isn't it? Kingdoms. can't even read chat. It's just too complicated. It's overwhelming. Duke Rodolph of Swabia has announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted to iconoclasm. Who are these dudes and where are they? Where's Swabia? Show me Swabia. Take me. Like, why do I even care about this? What twisted mockery of our faith is this? So I'm just trying to wrap my head around why it says I'm not the rightful liege of my vassals. So I assume it's these ones. Showing duchies de jure. So I don't own the duchy level above them. I don't know. I can't. It's too complicated. I can't wrap my head around it. I just want to see if I can go to war now. With. I can't declare war while in debt. I'll just wait to get out of debt, I suppose. So we've fabricated a claim on there. Now let's fabricate a claim here. And that costs me piety. Now I'm in negative piety. Uh-oh. Vassal taxes, domain. Dude, this iconoclasm is spreading. Like, that's all over here, I think. Like, this takes super long. How do I get rid of this fucker? Revocable clerical appointment doctrine. Without such a doctrine, not assign a new councillor. Does not have that one of these doctrines. Can't assign. Just fucking murder him. No, wait, I already have a negative scheme going, don't I? Hostile scheme. I'm gonna murder this. Terrible. I spy master coming one grave news. Someone is trying to kill my son, Brian. Stop him. Okay, that's enough for the stream. I need a break and I want to come back to it fresh. It's so overwhelming. I feel like I needed to do a university degree before starting to play this game, but that's great. Remember this. In a few weeks and months down the line, when I'm on top of all of it, it's going to be very, very entertaining. It's also the first time I've actually streamed and put on YouTube my very, very, very first interaction with the game. This tutorial I did now, or this 2.5 hour stream, was literally the first time I clicked launch on this game. When is the YouTube tutorial? I don't know. If I had to ask that now, I don't know, years? No, I must just play the shit out of this game and get to know it. I just don't know whether if I should entirely play it on stream, because I'm tempted to take this offline now and just sink my teeth into it, but I wonder if it might not be more interesting for anyone to watch if I have, let's say I have, you know, the first 50 hours of the game I've played fully streamed and fully on YouTube. I don't know whether that's going to be interesting to watch, or it's probably just going to be, for experienced players, it's going to be incredibly frustrating to watch me blunder my way through it with my smooth brain. I think for the foreseeable future, we'll keep this as a blind playthrough. And I've got a busy weekend coming up, so I'm probably going to stream this, but I still need to alternate between Battle Brothers and this. So we'll see. Everyone, thanks for watching. For those of you watching on YouTube, there's going to be now, it's going to be half Battle Brothers, half CK3 on stream. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Do you want me to get better offline and then play seriously, or just keep it totally, new, struggling with the game? Let me know.